make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KI Culture Radio. Chris, I came Jordan. What's popping? Like what's cracking?
Chilling, man. We here.
What's good? What's good, y'all? Good to see y'all. Hey, the weekend's here. Hey, that means what? College football and NFL football, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get
Let's
it.
get
Go ahead, Jordan. Do your thing.
All right, what's going on, people? What's going on? Glad to see you guys in the chat. Today we're gonna have two topics for you guys. We're gonna be on one half hour of one, and the second one we'll do another half hour. So the first one we're gonna do, this going into the rap game, and this happened in Florida. It's just sad, tragic news. So apparently, Florida rapper, Psycho Bob, who is a artist from Kodak Black. His mom was previously, shot and killed in Fort Lauderdale. So and tragic. So apparently, I'm gonna send you a video of Psycho's Bobby's at the mall too. I'm gonna send you that real quick.
it.
So apparently, it looks like it was a target shooting because there was a video of Psycho Bob. He was in a mall and I guess he saw one of his ops at the mall, and then they got to like a little exchange, talking here and there. And Psycho Bob, was talking about the ops mom. We don't know who that the ops was. We don't know the name. And even though when you talk about somebody's mom, especially if you like talking about somebody's mother, we don't play those games. So we don't. This is just we just figuring it out. We don't know it. We don't know that it happened like that. But apparently, Psycho Bob was shot and killed. Looked like he was targeted. We got a video, guys. We're gonna show you guys real quick. And apparently, it looks like it could have been his ops, but we don't know that. But how you look at it and everything, it's just very very sad. We're gonna I'm gonna send you the one of the clips. We got two videos we're gonna play. We're gonna play about of the news that he got his mother got shot and killed, and then we're gonna play the video of Psycho Bob's when he was talking to his ops. Go ahead, King.
Hold on.
Okay.
Your mama got put up there, fuck nigga.
And it should be another video too that where Ronnie sends you on the yellow page, and DJ Academics, and it should show the little clip on that too. That his mom passed away.
They only have one link here.
One link. Okay, I see you. Give me 1 second. All right, you should got it.
Details after a woman was shot and killed in Fort Lauderdale. We've learned she was the mother of a South Florida rapper. And Local 10's Ian Margot is live now at the scene for us of the shooting with much more. Ian.
Yeah, we spoke with family members of the victim off camera today, all of them saying they are absolutely heartbroken. Neighbors here saying this woman was a fantastic person. A Fort Lauderdale home standing quiet Thursday. The shades pulled down and the driveway empty. But only hours earlier, it was a crime scene. According to police, just after 6 p.m. Wednesday, officers responded to reports of a shooting at this home on Northwest 30th Way near 21st Street and found a woman in the front seat of a van in her own driveway. Stay civilized. Neighbors confirm Smart's son is South Florida rapper Psycho Bob, who is currently in prison on weapon possession charges and who's a close friend of Kodak Black. Neighbors say Dee Dee, as she was known, was an incredibly sweet woman who was always friendly, and now police are looking for her killer. And police tell us they have not made any arrests in this case. We have no information on suspects either. So if you know anything that can help detectives with this one, call Broward Crime Stoppers. That number, 954-493-TIPS. Live in Fort Lauderdale, I'm Ian Margol, Local 10 News.
Yeah, man, very, very sad, man. Just as as we can see, it looks like she was targeted, and it's just very sad and very devastating to hear that. So I'm gonna pass it to you guys. Go ahead, Ronnie. What you think about? What's your take on this situation?
Yeah, for those that listening in, okay, we're gonna do also the Tyler Perry topic as well. We're doing 2 parts, so it's 2-part Friday. So we're doing 2 topics today. So the first one we're talking about I think it was Sacha Ball, they call him. I don't even know the rapper's name, but yeah, pretty much he's a local here in Florida. Pretty much like 30 minutes away from Miami, which is over there, Fort Lauderdale / Broward. His mother was pretty much deleted by nobody know who. Hey Chocolate, what's going on? Hey y'all, what's going on? Shout out to those also watching us on Twitter, Facebook, and also Instagram. Welcome. Yeah, so pretty much we talk about a lot about subjects like this when it comes to the aspect when it comes to drill rappers and the aspect of the image, especially when it comes to the Black community. I always continue to say, and I'm gonna stand for it, whether people disagree with me or not, but the hip hop culture is trash. This is what they always promoted, always stands for, and not only that, but the situation which transpired with his mom being toe tagged and also deleted is really the simple fact of it's pretty much retaliation of what her son used to do in the street. Now, mind you, nobody knows they have any form of connection when they deal with Kodak. They trying to do that to him to get pretty much Kodak attention because that's what like his pretty much his close padre is pretty much a good friend, pretty much in the community that he always tend to always visit. But this is the problem with our community. It seems like people are actually living whatever they see online. It could be something small, but they always tend to make it something major. And at the end result, someone's family always end up getting hurt by it, by somebody's stupid decision. And I never would like to see no one parent pretty much get deleted over something quote unquote beef. But this is the community we live in today. Go ahead, again.
This is why I believe in snitching. I'm a strong snitch. I believe in calling the police. I believe in taking a stand, pointing people out. We're at the level now where our community are killing women and grandmothers. Because that lady who got killed, she was a grandmother. Let's just get that straight. Regardless of how much beef you got, the guys who did that, you're maggots. Gum under my shoe, cesspool. You don't deserve to live. The street code ain't that serious. I pray I could snitch on you. I pray I could take the stand. I pray. We need to start raising more strong snitches. Because right now, the Black community is being swallowed in the black hole. But there are alternatives. Shout out to Chocolate Earth Foundation. She has an alternative. She wants to raise families in a safe environment. She wants to buy land. She wants to create our own economics. same as well as the Nation of Islam and everybody else. There are options. Psycho Bob is a part of the streets. He got to eat that. I'm gonna pray for him and his family.
Yeah, man, this is very, very sad news. And this is sad to see, some, somebody's mom get targeted for some, situation that involves your rap, and then rap period. And I'm gonna name some people that died, who's been killed, the last couple of years because of rapping, basically drill rapping. Triple X, Triple X, Triple X, Pop Smoke, PB and PNB Rock, and King Von. These are the rappers, the young rappers who should be living today. But it comes, rap and drill rapping. These young men has, didn't survive because of because of situation like this. And with Psycho Bob, this is what with his mother being deleted, it should be a wake up call for him and say, hey man, this is not no joke. When you insert rap industries, you piss people off in certain areas, in certain hoods. If you be in Miami somewhere, here in LA, Chicago, Detroit, New York, so you in that situation, when you really in the streets like that, you talk smack like that, people don't play that. People do not play those games, and now we got to see, a mother that got involved, got deleted, and it shouldn't be like that. That's another black woman who's got more in the community, in our community. And it shouldn't be like that, especially a mother. I believe she's in her 50s.
Mm-hmm. A grandmother.
Grandmother, yes, she is. A grandmother's in her 50s. Can't see her. See her grandchild grow up. Go ahead.
No, you're right. And the question is, I know there was somebody outside. Why none of the black men ain't bust back? That woman couldn't hurt nobody. They shot her in a minivan. She where the code of the streets are that? That's why I say death to all gang members. If you in a gang, I have no respect for you because y'all shoot up houses, y'all shoot indiscriminately. I'm willing to put, if you a person if you shoot indiscriminately and you don't care about life, you need to be put under the jail. You got women out here complaining that nobody protects. This is a situation where nobody's protecting her. Her son's in prison. Her son should have been. Her son got into some situation. That don't mean you go take your anger out on the mama. She still got living to do. She got grandbabies to raise. You know what I mean? This is why certain kids can't even go to school no more because y'all want them to be a part of this this gang life. I'm a firm believer if I got to separate some of my people and put them in jail, I with that to save the small few. I want to save the good kids. I don't want to save the kids who want to shoot up houses and shoot up grandmothers' houses.
Nah, you speaking facts. That's why I say I don't really have nothing to say on this, pretty much on this topic, because at the same time we talk about it each and every time how there's nothing really being done in the community. It's good to talk about it, but it's time to do action. It's time to pretty much eradicate the cancer. They're the one that's causing cancer within the community. My lady wasn't really doing that. She was about doing her business. Now, I understand she's out here pretty much acting crazy online and going in. Nothing like that. They even say she was a sweet lady, which she was really well respected within the community. So therefore, some of these cancers just got to be deleted and pretty much be gone with, be dealt with. That's all I got to say on that, man. We will talk.
Yeah, I concur, Ronnie. Some of these people need to get out the streets because, in these streets, it's like there's no code no more. There is no code. When there's no code, you gotta get rid of these people somehow. You have to.
But it is what it is. But Jordan, we already know part 2 on topic. So we already know. We're going to the main topic right now. Go ahead.
All right, people. I know y'all see the thumbnail. I put a short on this so you guys prepare for it. So we right about to go get in. So Tyler Perry is trending because he's doing the interview and he was talking about relationships and and what really caused the stir is he was talking about how women are now making there's more women than men here in America and a lot back in 2023 a lot of women is making a lot more money. They're busting busting ass. They're getting their money, they're getting their paper. And what Tyler Perry was saying that kind of struck people was he said, since that's the case, we need women need to start dating men that makes less. And when we try to say, I don't think he trying to say make it significantly less, but because we in the era, it's like for men and women, like what do you bring to the table? What's your how much you make a year? 40K, 50K, 60K, 6 figures, whatever. And what Tyler Perry was trying to say is like it shouldn't matter how much each other's make, but as long as you can make it work, you spend bills on mortgage or rent, light bill, groceries, trying to make it work somehow, some way. But it costs, like I said, but we in 2023 when relationships, we always trying to find a way, men do this and women do that, and it costs a stir. So we got a video we're gonna play for you guys what Tyler Perry said, and then after that we're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, King.
A lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job, and is a good man, and is good to you, and honors the house, and honors his wife, and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you've handled the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Listen, a lot.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in because that means, no, I need somebody who is, they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have. Well, go on, keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you. Hope it happens. Go on, keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people whose men can't touch what they make. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that I got you, babe, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But that's
those are the comments, as you can see, that people were saying. Little Duval, he said he reacted to the message, and he put out a tweet saying one of the women I follow said, Tyler Perry, do you date these women? Of course we don't, because like I said, Tyler Perry is a billionaire. But Tyler Perry was just giving his 2 cents about relationships. How like I said, we in a situation of we really talk about relationship in these spaces. Social media. Who brings to the table. Men are providers and women are nurturers. And Tyler Perry was trying to say, hey, this is how it works in 2033 to make the relationship work. So I'm pass to you guys, Ronnie. What do you think? What Tyler Perry said about relationships of women should date men that makes less.
All right, so here we go. Now the main topic. This one right here, I really didn't see the video. This is actually my first time seeing it. I made sure not to see anybody reaction because I want to do my own personal reaction to this, which is right now. But I agree with him 10,000 and 100%, a trillion%, you name it, you name it, you name it. Because this is the thing. We live in a society today where I already stated numerous of times how there is more women than men. And I don't know where they get these statistics from saying there's more men than women. I don't understand. But we come to the aspect of the United States, there is more women than men. Therefore, that being said, if there's a lot of women than men, then chances are there's going to be women that making more money than certain men. But at the same time, do you want your happiness? Do you want marriage? Do you want kids? Do you want a future? And then you have a guy that ain't really making that ton of money. Hakeem talks about this all the time. That ain't making a certain amount of money. Why not still get with the dude, build with that dude, and don't ridicule him just because he's not making a certain amount of resources. But yeah, he makes sure that he makes you feel like a woman. He's making you feel happy. He makes you feel appreciated. Hell, all if he could bring in the table is paying the light bill. You shouldn't have a problem with that because you do make enough. But the problem with it is in Americanized women is their ego. They have strong egos and strong personality, which they'll tell a man that, hey, if you're not making a certain amount of money, I don't want to be with you. Now, when a man ends up making a certain amount of money, then she's like, oh, you're making too much money. Now you want the baddest chick in the room. You can't pick and choose. Which one is it? You want me to make more and get the good woman that I actually want, or you want me to make less so I can actually build with you and we can actually build a true future? Which one is it? And that's why I said I agree with Tyler Perry 110%. Now, of course, Hakeem showed some in the comments. Of course, some in the comments, a woman's going to feel some type of way because women are taught the man is supposed to be the breadwinner. But you got to keep in mind, we live in a society today that women are winning as well. Sometimes that man may not be the breadwinner. I would say Hakeem really spoke about this all the time. That's why I can't really knock Tyler Perry because remember, he's in the industry where there's men making a ton of money and also women. They say, hey, I just want a man that's just going to love me, appreciate me, rub my feet, communicate with me, conversate with me. That's all I'm looking for. Go ahead, Hakeem.
This has been the story of my life that I've been trying to preach everybody. And here's this thing. There's not enough 6-figure, 7-figure black men to go around. There's not enough 6-figure loyal black men to go around. There's not enough gorilla blacks to go around. They belong to one woman. You can't manufacture them. You can't upgrade them. You can't tell them to manifest. Some men are going to make $30,000, $40,000 for the rest of their life. Women have no choice. Black women have no choice but to date these men. It's either that or you share the 6-figure earner, because go to Atlanta, because they're doing that over there. You're going to share the top 1% of black men who has all the money. And he ain't trying to get married. He doesn't need to get married. He can go have a professional woman every day of his life and it won't be no problem. Here's the accessories. Maserati. Penthouse apartment. No kids. Making 106 figures. He sets the term. Reason why? Our women place so much value on that instead of respect, loyalty, family oriented, discernment, morale. Think about that. There's not enough of these guys to go around. You got no choice. But the problem is, I want you to go look at other races. Because we place a lot of value on white people. White people date broke white boys every day. They marry broke white boys every day. The Hispanic, the Mexican women, you'll get slapped out your mouth talking about a Mexican man to a Mexican woman if he's a lawn serviceman. You'll get jumped. I know that for a fact.
right about that, Hakeem. Listen, yo, if you live in cities like Chicago,
Yeah.
LA, New York, Miami, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Seattle, San Francisco, those, and I'm telling you, those cities are expensive, meaning majority of people that make six figures, high six figures at that. Because regular, I'm telling you, like if you make 100K six figures here in LA or in Atlanta or New York, it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm telling you guys know it's really nothing. Now, if you bring your income together with that person's income together, and y'all combine that, y'all making money. And y'all can bill for that. It's not like, you guys are not gonna get paid the same. Usually when you get like a pay raise, it's usually between 1% to 3%. Or if you get a promotion, it might be more than that. But I feel like sometimes, women, when they make these, these expectations, these standards, they want a man to be built right now. They want, especially the men in their 20s. Why do you, like I say, between 25 to 30 or 20 to 30? It's okay. Why do you don't have six figures right now? It don't happen like that. I don't know why people don't think about it. It don't happen like that. It takes time to build wealth. It's like I said, it takes time to build your wealth, get the money. You got to build your money slow. It ain't like, rappers, entertainers, where they get the money quick, boom. They got the money, and they get bonuses and stuff.
What you disagree on, Chocolate Earth? Do you feel there's enough six-figure guys to go around?
No, it's
No,
not.
she probably disagree with something else. But because I want to know too. But yeah, it's, to me, it's no problem to get a guy that making but this is my thing. When usually when you with a relationship and you in a marriage, usually if a guy that's making less, usually when he's in a relationship, in a marriage, he's gonna make a little bit more. Because he's gonna feel like something. He's gonna feel a lot of responsibilities. He's gonna feel like a man say, "Hey, I'm probably gonna make a little bit more."
Oh, okay. Now we get that. Now, I don't know if you watched the clip, because we're speaking to a certain group of women.
Yeah.
And we're speaking to a certain group of women, and we know not all women are looking for that. No, we know not all women are looking for that. But there was a lot of backlash due to what Tyler Perry said, that, hey, this is the thing, but here's the thing. Thanks to Kendra G show, thanks to the Kendra G show and the Pineapple show, there's a certain sector of hold on. There's a lot of single women who want men to be whole himself and open to emotional connection. Most definitely, we're not discounting that.
Right.
We're not discounting it. That's 100%. But he particularly was talking about a certain group of black women, just a certain group. He wasn't speaking from a collective point. And I want to reference this thanks to Kendra G dating show and the Pineapple show. There's a certain group of women, so I could say a certain group of black women, not for all black women, who want men to speak, who want men to have a certain amount of income. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with having standards. There's nothing wrong. You should want to want what you want. You deserve to have what you want. You know what I mean? And we can't dictate that. But from the grand scheme of things, looking at it from the perspective of when you get out here, is that really out here? And don't get me wrong, a lot of people can manifest their husbands. A lot of people can go after what they want. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us want to manifest wives and want a certain things, but what that translates is different. And we're not knocking nobody for what they want. There's just certain things that he wants to, and he's in a different space than what we in. He said what the reality is in. Don't discount the guy who make less money. Speaking to the woman who want men with six figures, speaking to that, not the one who want the emotional connection and that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but let's say, for example, let's speak of the six-figure type man. I know a guy who makes he's pretty much a millionaire. I actually know him on a personal level. How can you know him as well? I know him on a personal level, and he works like crazy, nonstop. I used to make six-figure last year. I was making six-figure, and I could tell you, I working day and night.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like working having that type of income, people don't understand the hard work you got to put in to try to maintain it. That man is working literally day and night just to maintain that quote unquote status. 6 figure is not easy to upheld because people are like, oh, I'm making 6 figure, that's it. There's people right now that making 6 figure, living paycheck to paycheck. Why?
That's true.
Why? It's because it's hard to maintain it. It's just not like, oh, I'm making 6 figure. When you making 6 figure, you got to know what to do with the 6 figure. You got to know how to maneuver the 6 figure. You got to know how to allow the 6 figure to make money for you. Now, what a lot of women tend to not get. Yeah, it's good to. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes these women are having these hopeless dreams because they dreaming like I'm gonna have these type of men that's gonna have this high earning status, but that's not always the case. And this is one thing I do hate about YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. This is one thing I really do hate about YouTube because they selling the dream to these women, and at the end of the day, it's not a reality. Having a man on YouTube ain't even making 6 figures, and if they are, they're lying because they're just trying to boost up the views or boost up the likes, have people to follow. Majority of the
I was gonna say, Ronnie, 90% of YouTubers don't make 6 figures.
Yeah, the people that make money like Mr. Beast, and you name it, they'll tell you they work day and night. They barely have any days off. Mm-hmm. So it's just like it's an illusion. That's why I say social media could also be a good thing, but it also could be a dangerous thing because it's giving people the wrong information. It's not teaching people like, oh, find somebody you can actually go and build with. That's pretty much what Tyler Perry is saying. Like, if you have a man, he's not making that type of money, still build with that man. Don't just throw him to the curb because he can't afford to pay the mortgage. Hell, he can afford to pay the light bill. That's all you can do for right now. Probably later on, he may elevate or may not elevate. By the end of the day, he's able to be that husband, able to be that person that you need, that you go to. Like Chocolate said, that have that emotional connection that makes you feel good about yourself, that make you able to get up in the morning, to cook breakfast for him because you know at the end of the day, he'll appreciate you for you. Real talk. Go ahead, Akim.
Yes, he said, but when men lead with their wallet, it becomes an issue. Most definitely. And you know, and I get where you're coming from, but here's the thing. There's certain things have been set before us. We were addressing the thing that when we hear women say they want somebody who makes 6 figures. Now, we're not discounting women who want emotional connection. We know there's different sectors of women. You know what I mean? But in just reacting to the Tyler Perry clip, he's honing in on those particular person for some apparent reason that the conversation has been brought up to him a lot. He's well over a 6-figure earner. So he's trying to, I don't know, appease, you know what I mean? Appease to women to say it's a reaction to men leading with their, no, it's not a reaction to men leading with their wallet. No, it's not about that. Tyler Perry was talking about women should be okay and should not overlook men who make less money than them. That's what the whole conversation is about. He's not even talking about not hating what you want. He said, let's not overlook the men who make less money. He said, what she say? I don't care how emotionally inclined he is. Love never paid no one bill. Whoa, no problem. No problem. So motivation vision. You're not gonna date nobody that make less money than you. Is that what you're saying?
Or a question like this: what if somebody makes between $5,000 to $10,000 less than you?
Would that be an issue?
Because that's usually like the average. Like a person like you date, either a man or woman. It's usually, that's a good question. We date somebody that makes less than you, between $10,000 to $5,000.
She said nope.
$500.
Remember, that's her choice. You can't force.
That's her choice. And
this is fine.
We're not hating. We're not hating.
Right.
But Tyler Perry say, don't overlook these men.
Yeah, every woman's not fair.
Yeah. And the reason I'm saying that, because like I said, we look at that, but the thing is like we don't look at, what the government tax us, because the more money you make, the higher the government gonna take from your wallet.
Because remember, a lot of people don't understand how money. That was another thing too. A lot of people don't understand how money works anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
They think figures. They think, oh, I'm living in a high rise on Beverly Hills. That's not always the case. And Jordan, you already know. We visited Beverly Hills, and we see how the houses are. No house over there costs no less than $1 million. So let's just keep it 100. Majority of the time, those men that live in the Beverly Hills, their wife is working too. It's just not working by themselves. So,
I would say this, yeah.
Partnership at the end of the day. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I would say this, y'all. There's, like I said, me and my wife live in a luxury apartment, and there are majority of people that make more than us live in this apartment than we did. We stayed here in 4 years. There are some people that lives here that lives here that stay for 1 or 2 years. They leave because they can't afford it because they're not good with their money. Me and my wife, you know, we're good with our money. You know, we make a decent living. But majority of these people we live in luxury, they make more than us. But the thing is, there's sometimes they're not good with their money because they be in debt. You know, with they probably got the nice car, nice Mercedes, you know, or Jaguar. You know, they pay insurance on that, they pay car notes on that. The rent goes up. They don't know how to pay their rent properly. You know, it's just how like I say, just how to use your money and everything. Which I'm saying that is because me and my wife, you know, we manage our money very, very well, and we've been saving this part for 4 years, and we see some people that make more than us. They get in debt, and then they can't afford to pay the rent, and then they got to move out.
I can't before you go. I just want to expound on what Chris saying. Christopher J was saying on the aspect of how you're supposed to use your money. The average American don't even have $1,000 saved in their savings account. That's the average American. And y'all can do research on that. Y'all can do statistics on that. The average American don't even have $1,000 saved in their savings account. And that's just $1,000. So if you're telling man, oh, you need to make 6 figures, half of the time that man that's making 6 figures don't even have a savings account. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to do math. That would say at the end of the day, you have to be realistic. And I get it. You want to strive for the high. Cool. I strive for the high. Hakeem, Jordan, and we all strive for the high. We all trying to reach that goal to be one day millionaires. But at the same time, we have to be realistic. I know I can't get the girl. I can't be honest with you. I know I can't get the girl down there on South Beach, the 10 and the 20. I'm not looking for those type of girls because I already know the price tag on that. That's why I'm not searching for those type of women. Now, if I reach that bracket, quote unquote, I still won't try to get those type of women because I know they're not gonna be with me to try to build. They're just gonna try to be with me to suck out my resources. And we're not all about that. Remember, it's about building. It's a building. And I think that's what Tyler Perry was coming from. If the woman's doing well, more likely y'all come together as one. She gonna build with you, so y'all both is in a teamwork, is in a relationship, it's a partnership type relationship. Go ahead, Hakeem.
I want to add this before you go. Also, I won't, like I say, Tyler Perry is probably one thing because let's say you make woman make more than a man does by 10 or 15. What do you have a better credit score than you? And to me, the credit score, looking at my credit is important because the man might be making less, but he might have a good credit score, meaning he can have, he can get access to a little bit more things than you can. If you with that man, hey, you could build on something. You could help, get a car, get a house, get a loan or something like that. Some of these men might be making less, but I guarantee you, I bet that credit score looking nice. Go ahead, Hakeem.
No, definitely. I want to touch on two things. Chocolate Earth said something real pivotal that I think that we need to hone in on. And before I get there, Christopher J said this, and he said, if you're not good with managing money, stay out the dating market. I 100% agree. I'll even double down and say this. If you can't buy a girl at least a $50 meal, don't date. Don't even waste your time. That's the basic entry that you should be able to do. Now, Chocolate Earth Foundation says something real pivotal. But again, we have vilified for taking in men for being women. But again, we have vilified for taking in men or being with broke men in our society. That's a tough statement right there because it's very true. There's women who are looked down upon, who are called dumb, stupid, for taking in men who make less money than them, and they honestly have love. And I'm wondering, is that our culture? Is that our culture, that we put so much emphasis on titles, careers, and money, that we're so fixated on competition that our counterparts are not competing with us like that?
It is, Hakeem, because that's what we do. That's what we do is talk about on these YouTube spaces every day. We talk about this constantly.
Yeah. Motivation's Vision said the white girls in Ohio was killing them so-called exotic 10s in Miami. I don't know about that, Motivation Vision. I don't know about that. Motivation Vision. I've been here a long time. And I've been to Columbus, Medina, Columbus, Medina,
Cleveland,
Cincinnati, right
Cincinnati, Toledo.
Yeah.
I'm from Michigan. Ohio's right there. I see Sandusky, Cedar Point. Hey, I don't know about that.
Yeah. I don't see a city of dimes. I don't know about that, baby. I don't know about that. Miami, listen, Miami. He said, I'm not impressed at all. I didn't see it. Listen, you're not the end product user of women, so you're not going to be impressed. But we are, listen, three locations in the United States, two locations that give Miami a run for their money: Los Angeles and New York City.
No, I think it's Atlanta.
Atlanta too.
I don't think it's
Atlanta ranks #1 for beautiful black women.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. They rank #1.
Oh, you talk about in general.
In general, I was talking about in general. If we're talking about a smorgasbord, a smorgasbord of beautiful black women, Atlanta's going to always rank #1, followed by Charlotte, North Carolina as #2.
And Houston. I want to go to Houston.
Oh, you see, and you see,
and Dallas.
You know what I mean? But I consider those multinational cities. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel you.
She said, listen, she said, that's all that matters is black women. What the?
We all know. We know.
We know. But here's the thing. There's black women who date men without no money. There's black women who are married to men with no money. And listen,
Yes.
Miami's it, huh?
Point. Yes. No, point.
You know what I mean? There's black women who are married to their high school sweethearts who are janitors. There's police officers who baby daddies are ex-convicts. There's lawyers who baby daddies are ex-convicts. So there's not black women who judge black men, but there's
and they're happy. I want to say they're happy too, because they say, I also got a man that can protect me, protection. I'm good. They would not even skip a beat. They praise the men that they would. Motivation Vision said this. A lot of those women who are with those men, lots of time, we don't know if he was there to fund the beginning start of her career. So they have been building together. So we do have our group of our women, but there's that certain group, the six-figure group. The ones who said, I want the six figures group. He said protection comes with security, 100%. Oh, look. She said, I was blessed with Gorilla, came ready and fully loaded. On top of being ready, he loves. He checks all the boxes, plus he puts God first. And there's not a lot of him going around. There's not a lot of him going around. It's a very few of these guys. And our women outnumber us. Tyler said, for the women who are making six figures, because if we go downtown and I go to one of these offices, it's mainly black women up there. The brothers, it's mainly black women in these high roles, executive assistants, assistant managers, assistant CEOs. You know what I mean? And we're not going to get into that conversation of why they're not there or why the brothers are not up there, but the queens are up there. We haven't gotten there yet for many other reasons. But your husband, you don't know who your husband is. You don't know who your protection is.
You don't know who can make that. You don't know who can make that fried chicken and macaroni and cheese better than you. Who might iron your clothes? Who might provide you a sense of security? Who might be your rock? He might not be a person that makes 6 figures. He might make 4 to 5 figures. You know what I'm trying to say? Us men, we don't mind. Us men, we never judge a woman by the amount of money they make. All you have to do is be nice. Be nice.
Joy, let me tell you our experience. I went to I know Jordan probably been. I don't know how can you probably been too, because you've been very experienced. I went to like a gala, like a black gala.
Mhm.
If y'all never went, to me, I think everybody should have that experience at least one time in their lifetime. Go to a black gala where you see nothing but wealthy black people. I mean, wealthy black people from all over the world. They had one in Miami. Somebody invited me to. Yeah, you got to dress up really nice, like really, really nice, like upscale, whatever the case may be. You will see the type of women that be in there. It don't even be like the bad, like you be like, oh my gosh, she dropped dead gorgeous. They be regular women with the top earning man. And then when you talk to them, you be like, what do you do? Most of the time when you have a conversation with them, they be like, I help my husband. I like do his accounting, or I help him with his numbers, or I help him with his business. You see, like it's a partnership. That's why they're so wealthy. And then when I saw that, wow. And they not only that, they always tell you want to be on top. One guy told me that he said, you want to be on top, make sure you get married, because you know why you get married for? Because that woman you with is going to help you in the long haul.
Facts.
And the gala.
Facts.
And that's a fact.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Jordan.
You're right about that, Hakeem. I mean, I'm sorry. We right about that, Ronnie. Usually, like I said, they're usually like housewives, but they help the men on the side, their business and everything. You know, and that's what they do. It's and it, to me, and like I said, they're there for their kids. They make their own hours, and they're happy. They're happy. They're doing it. They're doing the thing. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Motivation Vision said, I don't see no house husband in my future. I can't do it. And I don't disagree with you. And I'm frankly to say, I've been blessed, and I've appreciated the women who I've had a chance to be with, who've made more money than me. They've taught me so much. You know what I mean? They've taught me so much and taught me so well. But in my lifetime, I'm striving to become a millionaire because I don't want my woman to work. And I want complete submission. On-demand sex. On-demand sex. I want you to have your own bank card. I want you to have this. Your job is to wake up in the morning to make Prince Hakeem coffee, and we sit and chat as we walk to the door. Have a good day, Hakeem. But here's the thing. He said, my son is being trained to go after 6-figure women and better. My son will not date broke women either. Woo! Hallelujah. We didn't say it. The queen spoke. The queen spoke. Miss Bryan said, we didn't say it.
She set the standard. And I'm
she
cool
set
with
the
that.
standard, and I respect that. You know what I mean? Hey, I came from a different era. We getting at the Burger King workers and the Checkers workers and the Krispy Kreme girl who leaning out the side like, what they do? We was getting at them. If you was a bottle girl, we was asking for the number. You know what I'm saying? But I feel where she coming from. Your kids got to be something different. You know, but you know, I want to reflect something. Love is important. Love is important. As people, we need to love each other and build on that love and work on that. And I think that they messed up the nuances of dating because there's too many Instagram posts on how we should date instead of figuring the stuff out ourselves. You know what I mean? And you don't know who you're going to love, and you don't know who's going to love you. And if you got a certain standard of living that's going to stop you from loving the person who makes you laugh, who's funny and this and that, and that's no problem. And you know what I mean? Maybe the material things are a little bit more important instead of the emotional connection and the feet rubs and the back rubs. You know what I mean? I just want everybody to be happy. I just want everybody to be happy. I just want everybody to want what they want. Like, what's gonna make you feel happy? Because I want to be happy. You know what I mean? I've already said what I want out here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm working and I'm striving for that. You know what I mean? I need that too. And I want to give that. You know what I'm saying? If I got to put you back through school, if I got to co-sign the lease on the car, you know what I'm saying? She said, I do need a foot rub.
No, I'm laughing at Jabari Count. They say, damn, Ronnie got invited to the gala. Man, I haven't made it yet. That's your baby.
Yeah, you have made it. Listen.
Invited. It was an event I was going to. Somebody invited me to, and then I went. I just did it for the experience, but it was just nice to see wealthy Black people. It was amazing.
Ronnie, I can't even spell gala. That's how bad it is. I can't even.
One. You never been to one?
I never been to one. You know, and listen, I'm straight off the hood. I still eat at Caribbean spots. I haven't even been to Chick-fil-A like that. Or Benihana's. I still eat at hood spots. You know what I mean? Like JoJo's Rib Shack and the $2 store. Like, yeah.
It's the best. I'm telling you, it's the best experience just to see wealthy Black people within the community.
Yeah.
The type of, and they come in there with like Rolls Royces, Phantoms. It's amazing, and they all throughout Miami. You'll be surprised, and they chicks are red. That's why I be like, where they talk about these guys, these rich men date the baddest chick, because they be looking like regular, dude, like regular. You be like, really overweight, everything, you name it, regular. But they do a lot for them business wise. They support them all 110%. Yeah.
He said, Ronnie, we don't care about your old lady sugar mama using you for a gala.
No, I was there for an event because I forgot what it was. I think I was a promoter actually. I was promoting something, like I was going there meeting different people and stuff like that. It was just a one-time thing. It was a long time ago. I haven't been there since, but it was a long time ago. So, but we have to experience that, Hakeem. You gotta experience.
You gotta go. Yeah. You gotta look extra fly, Hakeem. Extra fly.
Listen, I'll put on a linen suit that night.
Huh?
I'll put on a linen suit. You know what I mean?
But bow tie,
with the bow tie. Since Chocolate Earth and everybody say they say they like a man in a suit and tux. We'll put out cream, straight cream. Hey, listen, to bring out my dark skin, I wear the cream, nice little cream color.
I can see Hakeem wearing a seersucker suit. Yeah. I think he look fly.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She said, Sugar Baby Ronnie, I don't see you as a house husband. No, listen.
I never go
listen, Motivation Vision. Listen, Ronnie pay all the bills. He's one of them type of niggas. He pay all the bills. He pay the bills.
Yeah.
He busting the check down.
Yeah.
Busting the check down, baby.
Because I believe sometimes Ronnie got some Jamaican in him because that boy be working.
Working.
Those how I work. I ain't gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? We all do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get into a life of leisure. He said, Keem, my toast gotta leave. You won't have my baby out here playing. No, I know. We listen, Sky gonna be the boss. He's not gonna be cutting the check. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about cutting the check. I'm about busting it down. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm about busting it down. Listen, if I fell in love with the butt, I'm paying. If I fall in love, I'm paying the bill. I say, what today's bills you got this week for me? What today's bills you got this week for me?
Mm-hmm.
He said he know I know I'm trolling.
Yeah, I know. Who is this guy? I never seen him before.
I never see. He said, fellas, what's good? What's good?
What's good? What's good, homie?
No. That's she said. That's no. That's
that dude?
Yeah.
They changed their name?
I think they changed their name because that's what it looks like.
DCS?
Maybe not.
Maybe
But
not.
what's good? What's good with you? Thank you for joining the show.
You know, you listen. You're right. You're right. Sherry Bryant. I need to handle my wife like that. Oh yeah, they changed their name. And she said, "Shout outs to the
Shout
queen."
out to you. She changed her name.
Okay.
Wow,
Shout out.
right. She changed the name. Shout out to you. No, but I really do want to expound on the topic with Tyler Perry because I think people got to misunderstand where he's coming from on the aspect of I think he was not really focused too much on the resources. He was really focused on the building part of a. And is Tyler Perry married? I'm not even sure.
That's a good question. I know you got kids.
Yeah, I think he's proper with his relationships. I
Wait,
don't know.
he got kids?
Yeah, he
Yes,
do.
two
Yeah,
kids.
I
Yeah.
don't
yes
even know.
too.
And I look up. I didn't even know he had kids.
Yes, too. Yes,
Okay,
too.
so I would say I think a lot of people online misunderstanding where he's coming from because remember people online they mostly coming from the aspect of money because remember they see Tyler Perry pretty much he's a billionaire. We already know that he's a billionaire. So they say, okay, why are you teaching women to go for a less man when you yourself is a billionaire and not teaching women to go out there to come and get a billionaire like yourself? I think that's what people get the misconception. Also, he is married. Man, I gotta do research on Tyler Perry.
Yeah, because usually women that are billionaires, they think they men are less than anyways.
Mm-hmm.
They do. Look. I mean, look at Kim Kardashian after Kanye, she got with somebody to date less. Oprah Winfrey, Rihanna.
Yeah, that's Sky. He's in the chat. What's good, Sky?
What's good, Sky?
Scott Bryant. When you get them 6 figures, you gonna have to take us all out to lunch.
Yeah.
You gonna have to take
Hey,
us all.
hey, when you get a millionaire, you get that private plane, man. Come get us, man. Come get us.
Listen. I got some Gucci. Listen, I got some fake Gucci shades to wear out to the dinner. You know what I mean? And some gazelles. I got some fake Gucci's, a bomber jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like when we go, we gonna go out. We gonna paint the city red. When you get that money now. Yeah. But you know, it's a but you want to know what the question is? I wonder. This is a question I want to ask every woman in the chat. How do you feel about this conversation that is still bringing up towards Black women about their dating life and the money that needs to be made? Because this is a constant conversation. We talked about this all last year, so I wonder how you feel that that it keeps been bringing up. You know what I mean? The fact that they're talking about, oh, Black women need to do this and do that about their dating standards.
Yeah, I think it, and to be honest, again, I'm gonna be very transparent here. I think it's not fair for Black women because I think they do teach Black women to date less than other cultural women. They treat them to date higher. I think that's not fair for them. I'm just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
It should be equal share at both parts. If they teaching Hispanic women to date higher, they should teach Black women as well to date higher as well. Hey, try to reach for the stars. You never know what you can come out and get. But I think they belittle Black women too much. Like, oh, you got to date the Pookie and the Ray Rays. You got to date the man that's less than you, so you can be the one working so hard to build that man up. No, I think it should be both in the playing field. Oh, and also, Hakeem, they answering your question right now as well.
It's a trick that keep Black men to stay below the standards and the Black women to fall in line. Ooh. That's a tough statement. You said that, Motivation. You.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you too. You know, Young Jeezy's getting a divorce. I hope y'all know that, right?
Yeah, I just seen that. Yep.
Hakeem ain't the Black woman. If Jeezy getting a divorce, I forgot to tell you. I thought it was fake media, but it was real.
Yeah, I thought so too.
So if he's dating outside his race and he's a top earner, so
2 years.
Is it really the Black man, Hakeem? We gotta ask ourselves the question because look, date a foreigner.
Got a kid by her too.
So I don't think it's the Black woman, Hakeem. I think the men are really dropping the ball here. I'm just trying.
No, you're right. You said you see now there's two things we need to address. One thing is, and this is a trick question, and I know Sherry, I see what you're trying to do because you know what people are gonna say. Sherry said, "Who you want your daughters to date?" I'm gonna not answer that question because I know it's a trick question.
Wait, she's a foreigner? She is a foreigner, no?
No, okay.
Their family's not from the United States.
No. They're from another country, but she was born and raised here, so she has American values. That's what he's trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she's trying to say. And
family's from Haiti. So
who?
Us, remember us? Our family.
No. He's talking about Jenny Ma, Young Jesus' wife. She's American, he's saying. Jeannie Ma had issues in her last marriage, so I know she's going to have issues in her new marriage. There's a certain sector of women who are just headstrong, you know what I mean? And maybe they just didn't mesh well. They had a baby, and sometimes you can have a baby with somebody and y'all just not compatible. It takes a bit of time to realize that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's Vietnamese.
She's Vietnamese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because the only reason why I brought her up, because remember, guy preach online, date outside your race.
Yeah.
Date immigrant women. Date this, black man, date this, do that, do this. Now they're doing it and they still get divorced.
Yeah.
So is it really the women or is it the man that's dropping the ball? That's what I'm saying. It's a question for us to ask ourselves. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Question for us to ask ourselves.
I always say mess with somebody who mess with you. That's just the real important thing. You just date somebody who mess with you and who aligns with what you want and what you see as a mate.
Hey, don't overlook it. Do not overlook it. Because I feel like some people overlook it too.
Look at Irvin. Look at Fessa.
He said Boosie deals with his own race, and look what he did. I got no answer for that.
I ain't got no answer.
You better be.
It's time to end the show. It's time.
Yeah. Better be careful before they jump on you in the comments, Press.
No, Sugar ain't here. They ain't here.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyhow, any final thoughts, guys? And then Hakeem gonna leave it there, highlight it.
And because it's a powerful statement from powerful men. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Any final thoughts? Go ahead.
Date who loves you more.
To the words of my wife, Hakeem, I was gonna say the same thing.
Oh no, first I say they saying it. They say I'm saying it. It's the man. That's what I'm saying. And look, Jabari laughing. It is. I think it's us. It's not the women.
Yeah. Yep. It now that I agree with you.
I agree with you. See, they know how to say it themselves.
Chocolate Earth Foundation, Motivation Vision, Sherry Bryant. There's a man in there. There's men in there who say it's the man's fault why the dating is the issue. A man said that.
Yeah. Not a woman. A man.
Not a woman. A man said that. They say it's
Yeezy dropped the ball on this one. And that's one of my coolest artists, man.
Yeah. I want to know. I want to know what happened. I would definitely know what happened.
Oh, I used to have nothing, and now I got a whole lot of everything. And then look what happened.
You're right. Listen, I like this statement. With Sherry Bryant. Sherry Bryant, you always come with that wisdom when we least expect it. Y'all underestimate yourself. Y'all always supposed to start high. Shoot your shot.
Facts. And that's why it's so very important to like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, shout out to Fresh Sound Florida, Chocolate Earth Foundation, Sherry Bryant, and Motivated Vision, Jabari, Kendall, because sometimes Kendall be listening, he just be forgetting to chat. Just hit me out. He texted me earlier to say he gonna watch us on the playback. Urban Noise, the guy that's watching us on Twitch.
Yeah.
Tribrit. Oh, what? Sorry, Harris Tribe Media Group.
Yeah,
Out to them because they changed the name, so I
me
didn't.
too.
Sorry about that. And shout out to those that are watching on Facebook, Instagram, and also Twitch. Shout out to that one Twitch subscriber that actually wrote today. I don't know how to say his name. I think it was Elite something. Go ahead.
And then with this inspiration that Sherry Bryant gave us, we're gonna have Shoot Your Shot Wednesday, where we hollering at everything. Hello, we getting at everything. She said we starting high, Sherry. We starting high, Sherry. We shooting our shot at everything. We scooping everything up. All right.
Jay, hey, I talked to Barry White, Hakeem. She's doing well. Shout out to her. She is doing well.
Okay.
Barry White is doing well. She's in the cloud. So shout out.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Shout out. And that was so also very important. Make sure you go to KL Culture Radio Community Tab. In the Community Tab, there's a KL Culture Radio T-shirt, and also breaking news, we got the KL Culture Radio hats and the coffee mug. For someone like me who do drink coffee, Hakeem, I'm getting all the accessories. Trust me, guys. Accessories coming. I'm gonna be rocking it. I'm gonna be rocking the hats. Trust me, it's coming. And the coffee mug, man, and also Prince Hakeem knew, but Hakeem, man, I don't know, man. I'm proud of you, man. Come over here, support the platform.
Yeah.
On our way to 1K subscribe with you guys.
Okay.
That goal. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. Guys, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy football Saturday. Enjoy football Sunday. We will see you back here again Monday.
We will.